Hello and welcome back. It's Rimworld Odyssey. We're in the midst of building a large platform for our spaceship and figuring out what the hell we're going to put on there. They're going to very slowly learn some mining skills. Over 0. You're so barely heard of mining. Had no idea it was a thing he could do. A sheriff named Hotaru is crashing in a transport pod nearby. Hotaru is suffering from paralytic aphasia and will be unable to walk. She will recover naturally after many days. There's also a chance of a lucky quick recovery. I didn't know that. Paralytic aphasia can also be cured by a special operation which requires a large amount of Glitterworld medicine. She's willing to contribute once she has recovered, but will not leave voluntarily. If you don't want her, you can banish her, sell her into slavery, or leave her to die. However, your other colonists may find this disturbing. Best stat shooting level 9. That's an interesting thing to tell me your best stat. So, some good stats and some good passions. Chemical fascination. Bit of an annoyance early because I have no way to gain that many chemical fascination triggers. Psykite, smoke leaf, all that kind of stuff. Wimp, this means she's going to go into shock fairly quickly. And pyromaniac, I'm not sure I want a pyromaniac, but I'm also not sure that my spaceship can be set on fire now that I think about it. Why don't we go and get her? Yeah. What are you up to? You're building a steel door. I highly respect that. But why don't you? Anger's faction. Who the hell are you part of? Cosmic Network. Oh. Okay. So, here's the deal. We're going to rescue her. I don't really want her. I'm quite alright with the 3 people we have. Green, Zara and Tiffany are pretty good. I don't want her, so I'm going to heal her. And I wonder if we heal enough, could we bump our Cosmic Network Traders Guild reputation all the way to ally? Who knows what we could get out of that? So you're the enemy of all of these guys? Yeah. Hostile, hostile, hostile. Hostile will never change. Hostile will never change. Hostile will never change. Neutral. 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 Okay. A wood-fired generator has shut down. It's okay. It's kind of understandable. What does that consider? That's basic, right? Break switches, release prisoners, open containers, eject fuel, change dryad types, extract skull. Not sure extracting a human skull would be considered a basic thing to do. I sure as hell couldn't do it myself. I'd give it the old college try though, don't get me wrong. I'm sorry. Here we go. So we have to accept. I'm going to reject. I don't want her. We'll heal her and we will send her on her way. I don't want her as part of the crew though. I think that's fair. I don't need a pyromaniac this early. Okay, so we got all of that steel. I'm a fan of that. We can fish now, right? There's fishing. Unlocks fishing zones. That actually sounds hella cozy. We're going to land our spaceship. This is going to be like a Studio Ghibli movie. We're going to be landing our spaceship like near the coast. And then we're going to have some homies sitting on like an exterior deck just fishing from our hypertech spaceship. I love that. Non-functional, blocked by substructure. Absolutely makes total sense. I think I pressed rebuild instead of reinstall. Let's put these in the corners. Ah, and you're building the yes, excellent. Green, what are you up to? Digging a compactor still. Really respect that. Please refill that. Donkey's gone mad. There of all places, huh? Get it. Tiffany. Tiffany, punch it in the mouth. Good. That's free money. Why don't you haul the donkey and then refuel that? And we'll do that. Hell yeah. Sweet. So this is our new spaceship. And then in here, we're going to have a small research bench, or a simple wooden research bench. An electric smithy. An electric tailoring bench. A Pepsi bottle. Coca-Cola glass. And then it's a small steel shelf. We'll deconstruct the small steel shelf so people can get in and out really easily. Major break risk. Ravenously hungry. Awful bug. Bill. Add bill. Cook. Simple meal. Do until you have 12. Unpause at 4. Make it happen. Please and thank you. Okay, shelf storage. No foods except packaged survival meals. Okay. Please, can I? Wish I could just do that. Raid Wallooned. What you got going on, brother? Prepare for one attack. You're a pigskin with a canife. Alright. Go ahead. What are you? Bull rush. Brown cigar shaped top. Do you produce food or just grow? Lily pads? I love this. Okay. They're on their way. It's going to annoy the crap out of my people. Zara went into a daze because I woke her up. Totally understandable. Please don't harm Zara. Okay. Some neutroamine, huh? So what's the real problem? Observed rotting corpse? Oh, definitely... expand that zone up there and delete that zone. And this can store, I forgot to do this as well, animal corpses. Like so. Okay. Doing a bit of mining. Yep. Tiffany's fully healed. I love that for her. Okay. Awful. I understand about the whole awful barracks thing. Makes total sense. You know, I might try and do is make a good barracks. I'm not sure how. Probably by removing this dumping stockpile zone. You don't appear to have Made another dumping stockpile zone. That's fine. That's fine. Dumping stockpile zone. Copy. Paste. Delete. Pour. Yeah. I noticed you eating raw rice. Quick question. Who cooks? Tiffany cooks. Tiffany, you cook at a tippy top priority right now, girl, if you could. Though I'm sure this is important. It actually is. We're going to stabilize. Don't even worry about it. We're so going to stabilize. Can you walk? No. Oh, paralytic abasia? Ah. It's summer. Okay. You know what I hadn't thought about? What do we do with her? Because I can't just get rid of her. Can I? Green's decided to hide in his room. There are some small problems with the way the world is going right now. Don't get me wrong, it could be, oh, you're cooking real meals? Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is what it's all about. Finally, some good food. We're going to cook some meals. The people are going to eat the meals. They're going to love them. Can I tell them not to feed her meals? I think I can, actually. No medical care. We're gonna... You, like... We'll just... You know what? Here's the thing, right? This is a medical room. Medical care is allowed. Sorry, not a prisoner bed. It's for colonists, okay? Tiffany, we're going to rescue her. Hear me out with this. We rescue her, we put her in the other room, then no medical care, and we just let her kind of starve to death in this room. I know it's a terrible thing to do to a human being, but I don't care. Right? No offense. We got bigger fish to fry. Like actual fish. One day. Okay. And no medical care. Oh! They're all back. Ladies and gentlemen, they're all back. You're... Psychically dull. You have a great memory. Check this out. Assign role. No reachable... Raid? Shoberon. How many? One? Do you have a gun? You have a knife. Tiffany had a strange dream. Okay. She saw a black shape unfurling in space and time, growing and consuming. The shape originated from a nearby crumbling monolith. Upon waking to the vision, Tiffany feels strangely drawn to the monolith. It calls to her. Seems bad. Okay, power. Already run the power like that. Got a little bit of steel. That's nice. Oh, I kind of hate that everybody's gone to sleep. It's going to be a real problem when the Shoberon guys attack. Guarding for Zebra. Here they come. They want me to keep a prisoner. Quick sleep of great memory. That's actually really good. They want me to keep a prisoner caged for 19 days. They have paralytic abasia. It's interesting. Part of me says yes, but part of me is like, nah, I don't want to do that. It's going to be annoying as hell. Good shots, good shots. Check your corners, good shots. Nice, dude. What you got going on? Another pirate. Zebra. Zera. Kill him. I have no need. Don't try and call Tomoko. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Good. Okay. Absolute vibe to just beat that person to death. How are your mining skills going? You're now a level 2 miner. And you're a level 2 miner. But you're about to be, well, getting close to a level 3 miner. And Zera, of course, is a level 8 miner with a double passion. We love that. Okay. I know I built these. Are we refining chem fuel? We have 65 chem fuel, so we are refining chem fuel. That's good. Slow but purposeful. Nice. And the room's done. Perfect. Where did these granite chunks come from? Were they there the whole time? They might have been there the whole time, actually. So if you could just finish the roof. Huge. So now we have another enclosed space. We're researching the watermill generator. Honestly, we should research the battery so we can store power when we need it. We're probably not going to be watermilling that much. I kind of get that we could maybe drop down near a river, place a watermill generator and use that for power, but the other thing we could just do is harvest trees wherever we go. By the way, do me a favor and harvest all of these plants that are naturally out in the wild. I know I harvested some of mine in there, but that's fine. Still hiding in the room. Oh, I need an ideogram. This is for large altar, undivided shrine. I assume this is us. I'll build one and then I'll hopefully use it to make people less mad. They've collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Yep, not long now. And we're gonna build a wall lamp. There. And there and there. It's gonna cost a bit of power, but that's why we have a generator, okay? Tiffany's doing a little more hiding in the room. That's a-okay. Mining's going up a little bit. Incoming mechanoids. The mechanoid... Okay. 14 days, 7 hours. The mech hive scanning process is close to determining your location. When it locates your Grav ship, it'll send a massive mechanoid force to kill you. Gather your supplies and flee the map. Alright. Oh. Delete that zone. Okay, I'm going to build some storage so we can have everything in our ship. Our ship is capable of leaving. So we can, and we probably will, very soon. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Okay, it's a shame we never got to mine everything we wanted, but that's alright. We've got 14 days. That's a bit of time. That is a bit of time. My hope is to add the Archotechnic Cleric role to 0. Like so. So that people aren't mad anymore. Right, because this is a constant -5. Boom. A little bit more mood, very helpful. Okay, we built the storage. Green, new orders, son. You're back to hauling at a tippy-top priority. Gather everything you can. And you've refueled that. I guess that's a hauling job. Hold on. Animal corpses. Non-rotten. Oh, storage. No raw food. Okay. Paste. There we go. The war merchant. Don't need any of that information. Probably. I don't need to build those, but I might. Just for aesthetics. Okay, there's a war merchant. Unconcerned with that. It's honestly all about the hauling. I just need everything packed up in the ship. What's the component? We have 25 components. That's not bad. We'll find more on the next map as well. Right, get rid of that, get rid of that. I don't really care about the war merchant. I have no need for them. We're gonna leave, we're gonna abandon you for sure. Dude, for sure. Okay, so you're hauling. Curious what you're gonna haul after you've done this. That. That old bow. Okay. This stuff. This is the stuff I really want. Is the stuff we left in here. Yeah. Okay, we're making meals. Hold on. No meals. Paste. Okay, these things have meals. The meals stay in the freezer or the chiller. That too much to ask? Huh? That broke down? Really? Alright. Touche, you got me. You know what? Tiffany? You're also hauling. We need everything packed on the ship. Okay? We'll run our construction projects the next place we land. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. And then I'll probably move the biofuel refinery and the generator into here, maybe. Or maybe I'll build a room for them. 179 of these. We are going to need a method to find more. Can I ask what's wrong? Rotting corpse. Recreation starved. Want cleric apparel. Should have looked up what that was. You need a head wrap or a burqa. Okay. Add bill. Make a head wrap. Yeah. Because I don't really want you wearing a burqa until I can make it out of like... Because I think it covers everything, right? head an all outer layer. And I don't really want them wearing that until I can make it out of devil strand, so it's like actually protective all the way around. Because otherwise I'd rather them be wearing like a... You are pissed. What's wrong? We're digging compacted steel. We need some recreation. Build that. Zone. Dumping stockpile zone. Only rotten corpses. Clear all. Right, why? Clear all. Human-like, animal-like. Rotting corpses. Preferred. Okay, you're going back now? You're gonna build... Okay, they're gone. They're dead. That's good. That's what we wanted. Okay, I need them to chill. You know what I mean? We've got loads of wood, decent number of components. Anima Chief says that his friend has been wounded. He will join. Kenson joins. Incapacitated refugee up there. We could go and get them. But I kind of want to go toward the ancient chem fuel refinery. We'll see. It's difficult. There we go. She's like, I need to do something fun. Okay, and green is getting rid of the corpses. You need 700 watts of power to run the smithy? Nah, turn that off. We don't need it just yet. Quest expires soon? This one. Oh, I don't think we can really afford to do that yet. So we won't. We're going to continue to haul this stuff. I love that. Green, could I get you to... Cannot haul. No empty accessible spot. What the hell is this then? Because you're fresh. That makes sense. Alright, just deal with the corpses for now. Cool. Wood, love that. You know what? Let's tell them to no longer plant, but do harvest everything we can. Yeah. Oh, you're hauling the compact. That's actually kind of useful. You're getting the steel. Nice. What are you? A quail! Oh, hell yeah. You know what would be really nice is a mechanoid or a mechanator to have a couple of haulers and constructors. That'd be real nice. Okay. Food's not doing too bad, actually. Food's way better than it was, by which I mean we have food. Who would have thought? Oh, alright. I hadn't even thought about that. This was just do this for now. Bum, bum. Make sure that we get everything. We have 65 chem fuel. Do they have to work at the chem fuel refiner? Oh, you know what I need? I need an infinite chem reactor. I need a chem fuel. It's a chem fuel refinery that just works all the time with no one needing to do it. It's one of the rare things. It's like the vanometric power cell, you know, the like really, really rare stuff that's really powerful. Yeah, I need one of them. That'd be sick. Cool. We've got some good haulage going on. Nice, powered everything up. So there's lights now. I know the lights are an unnecessary use of power, but at the same time, I think they'd rather have lights than not have lights, you know? There's a dining chair there. Won't need it yet, but we will need it eventually. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder how we get more grav light panels without doing the advanced tech stuff. I am curious about that. Okay. So you are mining some of these as well. So you want the apparel, unsightly environment, awful barracks. The barracks is a problem. Green, could I get you to just real quickly clean this place up a bit? Whoops. The dirt. Impressions mediocre. Mediocre. Okay. That's fine. Eventually, I'll build rooms for them. They're going to be way smaller than I normally build them. And like, frankly, I just need them to be impressive rather than spacious. You're hauling components. Green, what are you doing? Digging at compacted machinery. Really? There's a lot of compacted machinery in here. It's actually going to be really useful. We're going to need this stuff. Where are you off to now? Digging at this piece of granite? Because I wanted you to reach that. Yeah. You're resting. Alright. So we're just keeping an eye on when the mechanoids are going to show up. And we're trying to work through everything we got until that point. Now my ship can launch. Okay. I think when we arrive at the next place, because it'll be safer, we can slow down a scooch and I think get a bit of researching going for preferably fishing. So we can get some food that way. Ship to the stars. Oh yeah. That's how we get off the planet. I wonder where that is. I don't know. Mechanoid relay. Yeah, see, the mechanoid relay is interesting. I do want to go and mess around with that at some point. I think we need homies stacked to the gills with gunnies first. Oh, there we go. Speed 3, please. You know what? Table. Because the 8 without a table debuff is going to annoy the crap out of them. Don't have any cloth, that's fine. But yeah, this might help. Nice, yeah, yep. Tiffany's hauling rice. Green's going for a walk. Maybe don't go for a walk next to the corpses. I know it bothers you. Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. You're digging at compacted steel up here. What is this? Another stockpile zone? Get rid of this. I probably tried to make a dumping stockpile zone up there and it just made a regular stockpile zone. Orders. Zone. Let's remove the roof from these things. You can deconstruct those things? Okay, unroofed. Eclipse, that's fine. I thought the mechanoids were like, no, we're here now. No, we're chill, we're chill. We've got wood, got chem fuel. You produce. This requires someone to do it. Okay. 70 wood. And you require 75 wood. You know what I don't know? Is it more efficient to turn wood into chem fuel and then build a chem fuel power generator? Or is it more efficient to turn, or to just use wood in a wood-fired generator? I actually don't know. Interesting conundrum. We'll figure it out eventually. I was thinking when we land, I'm going to expand some of this stuff. You know what I mean? Not sure quite how or where, but we're going to expand the ship, probably. Start planning on some new things. Yeah, and I'm just doing this to get the wood. Okay, deconstructing these offers us nothing. It's actually good to know. I love that. Just chasing him along, scooping. Cool. Well, that's leveled up your construction in doing that. That's actually kind of nice. You're a very skilled constructor. You're also very good at mining. You're kind of the best of us right now, Zero. You know, they probably don't need the what do you call them? The ship suits, the vac suit. They probably don't need the vac suit when they're just in the ship. If they were to go into space, maybe they would need the vac suit. I actually don't know how it works. I wonder if I should have them take the vac suit off and put them on like suit racks while they're waiting. Decent barracks. Okay, you dislike sharing sleeping spaces. That makes total sense, and I'm sympathetic to your plight. I truly am. Maybe I need to figure out how big I want them to be. I might start from like here. I might start building like barracks rooms. You know what I mean? Part of me also thinks I should plan out the shape of a ship early, but also I could just dynamically build. I don't want to build a brick or like a crack house style ship where it's just buildings on buildings on buildings on buildings, or like rooms on rooms on rooms, and it just looks like a flying brick. I don't want it to look like an NG ship, basically. I want to have a design to it, but maybe that's asking too much for literally my first run of Odyssey. Oh, solar flare. That's fine. We have a respectable amount of food. Yeah, I could do the barracks on this side and then a couple of rooms on this side to put the chem fuel generator and or chem fuel refinery and all that kind of stuff in there. Doing pretty good actually on being able to strip all of the resources out of this place before we have to go. I'm not sure we'll get to these components or this steel. We have 1,400 steel. That's actually pretty good. No cloth. Ah, you know what I do need to do? probably move this. We don't have a butcher's table. Let's just get a very basic butcher's table built so that we can butcher animals, so that we can get leathers, so we can make Zera her head wrap so that she isn't upset. Another war merchant. I honestly have nothing to sell you. And we're about to leave. Oh, Green's construction leveled up with that? Let's go. Add bill, butcher creature, do forever. Okay. Respectable amount of meals. Up here mining? Yeah, you are. Never messed around with the ancient danger. Probably a good thing. Though part of me is like, what if we just cracked the door and ran back here and let them deal with it? It's not the friendliest neighbor thing to do, but could be useful. You never know what could be in the ancient danger. Alright, just pulling a wall down. Please, don't bring your animals into my house while I'm trying to have them asleep. Really? Anyway, so electric smelter, add bill, smelt metal from slag, do forever. This is the kind of thing that we want to have doing forever, because we have some mechanoid slag chunks here that we can melt down into free steel. Look at how much steel we have. I like this. You know what else I was thinking? Whatever shape our ship eventually becomes, we should have little platforms, if this works, build a Grav ship substructure that sticks out and put a turret on there. So that when we land, we just have turrets surrounding the Grav ship. And then when people attack us, we can just like pull back to the Grav ship and be covered at all times. That'd be kind of cool. Minor break risk. You want short apparel. Awful barracks. Had to rebuff green. Little rough, that's fine. I am a big fan of how we're doing on the mining. A cook, a permanent cook with a passion. Well, actually, Tiffany is a good cook. Let me double check. Oh, you know what? Everybody take 2 hours of recreation and then a few hours of work, guaranteed, and then do whatever. Cook. You do cook as a top priority. And haul as a top. These will definitely change as and when we get more people. But right now, the people we're getting are not very good. They're all pyromaniacs. Not as big of a problem because obviously the ship isn't built out of wood mostly. Well, the interior is. It's aesthetic. People like wood paneling on the interiors. But like we don't have wood walls, so our entire colony isn't going to burn down to one unfortunately slighted pyromaniac. But with the last 2 people are pyromaniacs. If we recruited 2 of them, one of them's going to set fires. The other one's going to, well, can't put them out, but might get stressed. They might start setting fires. That's when I start shooting colonists in the back of the head. Also, on that note, this is where we've got to call it. We're at 43 minutes. I'm having a great time with Odyssey so far. I know we haven't done a whole lot. Well, I don't think we haven't done a whole lot, actually. We've built a fairly nice spaceship. Frankly, I think it's a nice spaceship. I'm going to bring some power down here and I'm just going to build a wall lamp on this wall so that it's not dark in here. Oh, but yeah, I'm really liking it. And I imagine the next one will probably have to leave. It was 14 days. Yeah, so probably next one we're going to have to leave toward the end of that one before the mechanoids arrive. Anyway, for now, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description. Your notification button. We'll be back here for some more space-based Grav Ship Odyssey action in the next one. See ya!